Hey dolls, this is Cross Eastless, here for my first dispatch for YouTube. I am here because I am going through the process of starting the bariatric surgery, more specifically the duodenal switch, or duodenal switch. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. Nobody's corrected me. And if you hear some noise in the background, that's one of my 3 doggies, and there's nothing I can do about that. They're going to scream, cry, and try to get my attention, and they're going to get it because they're just big little babies and I'm a big little pushover. I think I'm kind of yelling here because I'm not sure how the mic on my camera works, so let's see how it goes. As I said, my name is Cross. I go under Bearcake79. I am a gamer. I'll put it in my description for where you can find me on the PlayStation Network, and also my Snapchat or whatever. How I got here? Well, I've been big all my life. Started doing my first diets when I was like 10, 12. My family started getting real concerned because I'm the only one in my family that had any kind of weight issues. So, you know, people got concerned, and I'm gonna sweat like a dog, but I can't turn on a fan because it'll mess with my sound. And also, you'll notice I wear hearing aids, and those have to be out because I sweat like a dog, and hearing aids cannot get wet. If you didn't know, they also cost $4,000. So anyway, I have always been a bigger guy, and I wasn't really too bad till after high school, and after high school, I just kind of started ballooning and never really did stop. I've always done fad diets, but the problem with dieting and being a bigger person sometimes, if you're not successful at the diet and keeping it off, what happens is you bounce back and you gain more weight, and you establish a new baseline weight. So like, say that you know your baseline weight is 250. You go on this fat diet, you lose 30 pounds, but then you gain 40 pounds back, and now your baseline weight is 260. And you kind of settle for it. You kind of get comfortable with it. And so that's what happened with me. And suddenly I find myself at 37 years old, and I'm 425 pounds. And it happened when me and my boyfriend, and also yes, I'm gay. Gay is the day is long, and if you have a problem with that, mosey on by, because I don't have time for it. Anyway, so my fiance and I are at this outlet mall, and just after every store, I had to sit down and take a break because my back was hurting so much. And that's when I just kind of snapped and I said, I can't do this alone anymore. You know, and I'll fully admit, 5 years ago, getting this operation would have been completely about vanity. I would have been like, I want to be skinny and shit. I want to be a bar and shit. Now it's about being able to do shit at all. And, you know, and part of it is, you know, I'm having trouble finding a job. I just got a new job with a great new company, and I'm just so grateful I have it with them. I'm not really going to talk about like who it is, but no, I'm just really happy. But the thing is that, you know, nobody wants to hire a fat person, especially if you've been in the food service industry like I have been for 20 years. You know, nobody wants a fat person bringing in their food, you know. And people look at me and, you know, they see me and they're like, how is this bitch going to like run around and serve tables and shit and be on his feet for 8 hours a day, you know, and you know I'm going to fuck up your employee discount. Food for free? Don't even try it. Don't even try it. So I decided to start going to, I inquired with my insurance about the bariatric surgery thing, and they referred me to a wonderful medical group, and we started the process, and for insurance purposes, I have to do like a monitored weight loss program for about 6 months, and I'm in month 4, I believe, and I've lost 35 pounds. And let me tell you, in the beginning it was really hard because they kind of, what I figured they gave me is a modified version of the Metafast diet, and it's with the leans and greens diet. So on one sheet of paper, you get this little portion of protein. You get to pick your protein. So it's like 7 ounces of chicken breast or 5 ounces of steak. And then you have to turn it over and pick 3 servings of vegetables from the other side. So it's like half a cup of spinach or half a cup of mushrooms, and that's your meal. And let me tell you, being restricted like that, it's not a very long list. It's not a long list at all. And some of the stuff I used to cook with, I can't use, like onions, people. I love onion. Peas and corn, of course, all that stuff is high carb, so I can't really use that. But the most important thing that I've been learning is that, not to beat myself up over it, not to say, oh, well, I fucked up my diet, I'll start again on Monday. I'll start again next week. No, you start again at the next meal. You have to, because, you keep putting it off for tomorrow. Tomorrow's never going to come. And, you end up with the woulda, coulda, shouldas, I would have done this, I could have done this, I could have been done by now. And, life is, too short to regret. You hit your 30s, and all of a sudden it's just, oh my God, where's the time going? And, I want to get married. I want to, marry my fiance, and I want us to go on a great honeymoon. I want to go to Italy. But that bitch had nothing but steps. I'm going to hike the big ass up and down all these little hillsides and shit. Right now we live in Phoenix, and I wouldn't mind eventually moving to San Diego. But San Diego's all hills, so is San Francisco. But, fuck San Francisco. I want to go to San Diego. But all those little hills and shit, my ass would just roll down the hall, down the fucking hill and kill us all. So that's not an option. And, my friend and I used to go to this bar down here in downtown Phoenix called the Crowbar. And from Thursday through Sunday, that's where you would find it every weekend, after hours. And man, we used to dance for 4 or 6 hours straight and only take a break for a bottle of water. Now you put on one little mega mix by Gloria Estefan and I am fucking done for the night. I'm like, how long is this bitch gonna stay wet on? So I want to be able to dance again. I want to be, take my dogs to the dog park and be sure that if they get off leash, I can catch these bitches. And I'm not gonna lie, a little bit is about vanity and being skinny and cute and shit. Only because I want to know what it's like. Don't get me wrong, I'm very attracted to bears. I'm fully a part of the bear community. And even after I lose weight, I don't see that changing. Back in the 90s when I was a teenager and I was in my early 20s, all about twinks and Calvin Klein and heroin chic and all that. And I'm glad that, dad bod is in and, all these gay guys with husky bills and stuff. I'm like, yes, more to love. Yes, give me some of that. That's why, I never understood, these rich gay guys who had all these little skinny twinks for their houseboy. I'm like, no, give me a big, beefy dude, and I'll be like, get on my roof and fucking fix it, you meaty son of a bitch. Go tar my fucking garage, you beefy bastard. That's the kind of man I like, And so, but, I want to know what it's like to be thin. I want to know what it's like to walk into a bar and have everyone look at me and, not be judging me. Not be like, oh, look at that bitch. Mess up with my camera there. But I want to know what it's like to be one of the beautiful people. I want to know what it's like to be fine as hell. I want to know what it's like to have people flirt with you and approach you because you're just looking good, not because you fit a bigger, better stereotype. And I'm going to be honest with you with this whole journey. I'm going to be honest with you about how I feel about things, about how if this part of the process sucks, it sucks. If it hurts, it hurts. If it's causing me second thoughts, I'm going to tell you about the second thoughts. But most of all, you have to make the decision for yourself, and you have to do the research for yourself. Nothing I say should ever be taken as medical advice. If you need medical advice, you call your doctor. But I am excited about this, and I hope that you will come along with me for this journey. And I'm not going to just post videos about the weight loss. I'm going to post videos about music and books and videos and gay history and stuff that I think that should be out there. But mostly a baseline is going to be about this weight loss journey and see how it goes. See you later.